out here doing it. What we got going on behind me is we got a wall footing that runs in the bottom of this channel that we're cutting. So we got our safety slopes on either side. We're gonna cut the footing out, do a little over-X, which means you take the dirt out, you put it back in, you compact it, you test it. That way they know that the footing of the wall is gonna go on a solid foundation, and it's been tested and certified by the inspectors. And this dude are about to start cutting this slope. I'm gonna have to get off the phone so I can check grade for him, but he finally got in a position where he can do some cutting for me, so I'll be right back. Out comes the big day ruiner right there. Nah, I love the sun. I just don't like getting sunburnt. So probably have to put the mask on here in a sec. This right here, this little corner of my truck, my lunchbox, dude, it's like my safe haven right here. Love this spot. It's where I spend my break times, some of my lunch times. Thirsty, come get a sip of my BCAAs. That's how I stay dialed in. Almost every day when I'm at work, 9:30, this is where I'm at. Right here in the old Ford. Yeah, doggy. Here we are a day or two later. We got the entire cut done. We're digging this trench right here. That's a keyway, because from, where is it at? This pink feather to this pink feather, that's a wall footing right there. It's gonna go between the feathers. This keyway is what locks the wall in, so that when they backfill it with dirt, it keeps it locked in from sliding around. So we got homie on the hoe right here digging it out. We got the big cut all done. All the trucks loaded, gone. That was like yesterday and the day before. Had to get all bundled up because of that bad boy. Not trying to get super roasted and sunburn out here. My nose, since it sticks out, gets all red like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I swear I'm gonna lose that thing someday if I'm not careful. We're getting there. They want us to work tomorrow, but I don't know, it's Friday afternoon. That's the end back there right behind him. We might make it. We'll have to see. But I told him I'm not coming in tomorrow. Sorry, guys. Another day, another dollar, another thermos of ground beef. This one's actually got nothing but ground beef in it right now because I'm low carb in it. Been low carb in it for a couple of days, so I don't have a bell pepper in here. I'm going lower calories too, a little bit lower fats too, so I'd nixed the eggs. I was doing eggs for a little bit. Dude, straight ground beef. I could probably drink it. We're wrapping up, man. I don't know if we're gonna make today. I don't know if we're gonna make the Friday afternoon cutoff. Those guys might have to come in tomorrow, but it'll only be for like an hour or two or something, but we'll see. Getting all wrapped up, just hiding from the sun. Check it out. Starting to lay it out. They're gonna set forms down there and then boom, they're gonna pour a wall. Now we've got the opposite going on. Instead of the wall being built up and us needing to cut down, we're cutting down a little back cut so there's room to put the wall in. So like I said, this wall is going to be the opposite of the other wall. The other wall, the slope came down, the wall is going to be here, and the roadway is going to be on top of the wall. This one's the other way around. The slope's going to come down and then the wall, and then the roadway is going to be at the bottom of the wall. What we're doing right now is we're making the back cut. They're going to put shoring in here eventually, and they'll cut everything out. They're gonna put a bunch of steel beams, but they gotta get these plates behind the beams. So we're doing a little over-X, removing the dirt, we'll put the dirt back, then they can jam the beams in a lot easier. We can dig in front of them, and then when we go to backfill, we'll deal with all the compaction and everything later on. This is a 1-to-1 slope here with a 10-foot vertical. That's why I'm a little ways back. Nobody can go close, and he's just gonna backfill it with this pile in just a second here. We're just taking little incremental slices and then backfilling them again. We finished our big trench excavation through this area right here. Now I'm setting up the laser. This is our next step to our next elevation. You can kind of see behind me here, all the white marks on the ground. That's where those beams are gonna go. Hopefully I don't put this video together before the beams go in, but I'm setting up this laser down here so I can drag an elevation up there. We're just gonna keep going. Here's a look at the start. All the white marks, those are the beams. We're gonna keep going. This is where we were digging that trench, right at the bottom of this slope right here, so that when we come through and put the beams and plates in, they just slide down a lot easier. This dude's just gonna grade out based on these stakes all the way down. He's just gonna grade this according to that, and then we'll kind of smooth racetrack it in so the drill rig can get through here. We're not gonna have any hard verticals like this anymore. Everything's just gonna be ramped. Wall number 2 that we've been working on, pretty much ready for the drill guys up top here. They're actually right there, about to start drilling. I can show you some of that, but basically we got the top of beam. That dude's setting up top of beam elevations. all the way through here. We're cutting to the top of the beam, and then he's just finishing up the last little bit of that 10-foot over-X that we had to do. We got pulled off of this last part. Well, that wraps up this video. I didn't realize when I started this on this job in Temecula that they were going to send me for a couple weeks down to the beach. So it's been a little while in between the last clip that you just saw and this one right here. But what I also didn't know is that I put in my 2 weeks notice on Monday. I didn't think I was going to do that when I first started recording this video. A couple weeks can make a big difference. I've had a lot of fun being in this industry, working around this equipment, running the equipment, building the jobs, building America, but all good, fun things must come to an end. This is the end of an era for me in the dirt. On to full-time fitness coaching. See how it goes.